With the rising cases of gender-based violence by the day, the United Nations Spotlight Initiative Nigeria, in collaboration with the European Union, the United Nations Children's Fund, recently organized a 4-day media dialogue for journalists in Lagos on ethical reporting, media advocacy and solutions journalism to eliminate violence against women and girls in Lagos.
The records are, it's humongous, the proportion of women who are at risk. 1 in 9 women in Nigeria are at risk of one form of violence or the other. 1 in 4 girls in Nigeria experience sexual violence. And then boys are also exposed to this. But when you look at the ratio of 1 in 9 and 1 in 4 of the girls, and this is just based on data that we have coming in through the CPIMS. If we were to have everybody report the cases of violence, we probably are at 1 in 3 girls or 1 in 2 girls. So the data in itself already speaks to the importance of it.
We have sexual abuse a lot. Now there can be, most of the time, it is a combination of sexual and emotional. It is a combination of sexual and physical. But sexual is always there when you talk about abuse in Lagos State. For women, perpetrators are mostly their spouses and intimate partners. 36% of every married women have experienced physical, sexual, or emotional violence in the hand of their spouses.
The Director, National Orientation Agency, Wahid Ishola, enumerated the achievement of the community dialogue strategy used in tackling gender-based violence.
In the various communities where we have held the community dialogue sessions, decisions, solutions on how to end this violence were preferred by the communities themselves. We've succeeded in shaming and putting some people on the spot. However, we still need to appeal to influential people within the community, not to use their influence to want to, put issues on gender violence under the carpet.
However, some challenges have been highlighted as limitations to achieving the set goal of eliminating violence against women and children.
We have challenges at the level of policy implementations, the frameworks. The policy is in place. We have the Child Rights Act. We have the Violence Against Persons Prohibitions Act. But in terms of domesticating them at the state level, we have about 23 states that have domesticated the VAP Act. We have about 21, with some states recently, pushing through the last mile of, domesticating the Child Rights Act. But we have that, so there are challenges there in getting all of the states, especially those in the north, to domesticate the Child Rights Act. Come down to the community level. There is still a lot of stigma attached to reporting violence against women and girls. So it's not reported. And then of those that are reported, not all of it makes it to the system.
To tackle gender-based violence, resorting to jungle justice will only complicate issues. Hence, reporting cases of violence is the first step to getting justice.
The processes are not really long if you follow the right process. That's why I keep on coming back to the ministry. The Ministry of Youth and Social Development, Child Protection Unit, if you follow what they tell you, if you let them know about the case, there's nothing long there. It's not long. So people should stop jungle justice. People should stop it, because you are taking law into your hands. If you now decide to beat somebody or harass somebody or kill somebody, then you are also become a criminal, and the state must also address your case.
All ends must be on deck to protect the rights of women and girls in our society. Jumoke Adebari, Kaftan Television News, Lagos.